One of the things that I've noticed as I've been doing this cleanse, and I didn't really take note of it the first time around, was that I have no libido. Like, nada, zilch. Uh-uh. Like, pump the brakes, nothing. I haven't felt the urge to do anything remotely sexual for about 9 days now, actually, since the night before the cleanse started. I think I was too focused on day one to even think about sex. And I haven't really had the urge for it then. And maybe, I have lots of energy, but it's just not, there's no horniness associated with it. So, I'm looking forward to the urge to return. I guess maybe when I start eating food, it'll come back. I wonder what the connection is with that. But, hey, I'm looking forward to sex. Let's just put it that way. Second thing is, and I know people have been asking questions in the group page about how to break the fast properly, what to eat, what to take, how to do this right. And I definitely put a really good amount of information. I think it's valuable information on the group page. I put a link in the discussion board, says breaking the fast. And there's a link to my blog, which I wrote about last year, which talks about how to break the fast, the juices on day one, and then, if you want to try a piece of fruit at the end of day one and see how your body takes it, then great. Day two, more juice. And then maybe start putting in some more fruits, maybe different kinds of fruits. I don't know, pineapple, banana, pears, apples, grapes, whatever you fancy. And then see if maybe, you can try some brown rice for dinner or some salad or something like that. Maybe, mix a little vegetables in with the salad, some cucumbers, tomatoes, something soft, easy to digest. Maybe day three, if you're feeling okay, then hey, start out with a light breakfast. I'd still stay away from the eggs and the cheese and the animal proteins, all the meats, the porks and the chickens and the fishes, on day three. But again, everybody's different. Just listen to your body. That's really the most important thing. So that's it for at least what food-wise that you should be looking out for, thinking about doing when you break the fast. As far as supplements and replenishing your system after, going this long without solid food, there are three main things that you should really consider taking to help your body readjust to eating food again. Number one are probiotics. And those are the good bacteria that's usually found in yogurt and some other dairy products. Instead of eating, Activa or Dannon or any of those kinds of yogurts, coming off the cleanse, which I don't really recommend for the actual dairy content of it, which may not be agreeable to most people or some people, I recommend enteric, ENTERIC, enteric coated capsules, which contain all the bacteria that you need. Way more, millions and millions of good bacteria that will make it past your stomach acids into your small intestine and large intestine, where they actually reside normally in your body. And the reason why you need good bacteria is because when your body's digesting food and your bloodstream and your cells take all the nutrients out of the food product, it starts to turn into waste that's going to be obviously eliminated via your colon. Those wastes are traveling through your system, and your body needs to defend against any harmful pathogens and parasites that might be living in that now waste matter. So the good bacteria helps digest that and protect your body, as well as contribute to the strength of your natural defenses, which is your lymphatic system. 75 to 80%. It's reported that 75 to 80% of your immune system resides in your colon and the intestinal tract, which makes sense because that's where any poisons in your body would normally be after your body's taken all the nutrients out of the food. So enteric coated caps, number one. Number two is EFAs, essential fatty acids, the good fat, usually found in fish oil, borage oil, perilla oil, and flax seed oil. You don't have to get all those together separately. Most health food stores now carry, EFAs that come in a bottle. They have they're made of soft gel capsules, and you take 2 to 3 a day depending on the brand, and that should supply your daily recommended allowance of omega-3, omega-6, and omega-9, which are very important because you haven't had any fat in your system for, as long as you've been doing the cleanse, and, your body does need some fat to function, especially your brain, and your hair and your skin and your nails. Well, maybe not on my head, but I do have hair in other parts of my body. So, and those who have hair and want to have nice hair and, skin that's glowing and all of that, take the good fat, EFAs, get them. Third thing is fiber. Of course, it goes without saying, fiber is important to keep things moving in your body. And most people don't get enough daily fiber in their diet in terms of the foods they eat. So I definitely recommend a fiber supplement, daily fiber caps. There are lots of companies out there that make fiber in many different forms. There's psyllium husks, there's acacia fiber, there's there's pectin fibers, and there's oat fiber, there's all bran fiber, there's all kinds of fiber out there. So get some in a form that's a supplement so that you can take that to start, moving whatever you start eating back through your system, so your digestive tract actually gets stimulated to start really digesting food. All three of these supplements are very important, I believe, to get your body back to functioning with food. So take a look at the blog post that I linked to in Facebook, from Facebook to my blog, and also the list of foods that I put on the wall today has a list of all these great fruits and veggies and nuts and seeds that you can eat coming off the cleanse to really kind of move you away from not eating. Also keep in mind that, as much as you may be thinking about a hamburger or a piece of chicken or, that awesome slice of pizza, your body's probably going to be wanting healthier foods coming off the cleanse than maybe the foods you were eating before you started the cleanse. And that's just because your body now is, it's cleared out a significant amount of waste and toxins, and so now it's ready to function higher. And so to function highly, it needs high performance fuel, that being healthier foods and things like that. So just listen to your body, and if you gravitate towards healthy foods, then hey, you've effectively changed the way you think and feel about food. And what a wonderful thing that is. Your diet now is your own domain. You have control over what you eat, and you have control over the direction you want to move in terms of your health and your body. And I will talk definitely more about different ways of eating, meaning different ways of thinking about your overall food in your life, not just what you eat today and then tomorrow, but like in terms of, do you eat right for your blood type? Do you follow a macrobiotic diet? Do you actually go from being a meat eater, say before the cleanse, to a vegetarian? There's a lot of options out there, and I think that now that you've kind of cleaned the slate, it's a great opportunity to then build a foundation, a more healthier foundation, and going in a different direction. So, the sky's the limit, and it's a whole wide world out there. And I definitely encourage you and advise you to explore. And I will definitely help you with some resources before this is all over. So have a great night. Tomorrow's day 9. Finish line is 2 days away.